on Wednesday the 24th of April, the fourth sec. of the AFC Champions League ACL 2019 took place, as the defending champions, Kashima Antlers, dropped to second place in Group E after suffering their first loss of the competition 0-1 against Gyeongnam FC, Korea Republic, at home. In Group G, Urawa Red Diamonds lost to Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, Korea Republic, 1-2 in an away match, marking the second consecutive loss. Kashima concedes in the second half following the dramatic 3-2 away victory against Gyeongnam on Tuesday the 9th of April. The group-leading Kashima was missing many of the core players due to injuries and suspension in the rematch held at their home. The starting lineup for Kashima saw 4 changes from their previous encounter, as midfielder Misa Okento and rookie defender Sekigawa Akuma filled in as the centre-halves, after Inuka Tomoya and Machida Koki were suspended for this match. In the left midfielder position, Shirasaki Raihe made his ACL debut, while Oda Itsuki was placed as the right full-back. Coach Oiwa described his defense line as an improvised lineup, but the Kashima players did a fine job to keep away Gyeongnam's midfielder Kunimoto Takahiro and striker Negu Iba from creating major threats in the first half. However, their offense struggled to evade the pressure applied by Gyeongnam and failed to pick up the pace. Just before halftime, Kashima came close to scoring the opening goal when Nagio Shintaro struck a shot at goal after receiving the ball from Endo Yasushi, followed by a shot taken by Endo off a cutback delivered by Kanamo Takeshi, but both opportunities fell short from finding the back of the net. After finishing the first half scoreless, it was the Gyeongnam side who broke the deadlock in the second half. In the 61st minute, Gyeongnam brought in Bae Ki-jong and Lee Kwang-jin onto the pitch, pushing the centre-half Lee Kwang-seon up front to take advantage of his height advantage. With Bae positioned on the right flank and Kunimoto on the left, the team made a drastic shift to the formation. An opportunity was created just 2 minutes following the substitutions for the visiting side, when Jordan Much received the ball from Bae and delivered a cross towards the box. The ball went past the reaching hands of the Kashima goalkeeper Kwon Suntae and connected with Kunimoto, who later reflected, "I had a feeling the ball was going to get by the goalkeeper." The 21-year-old midfielder, who is a player from the Urawa youth system, captured the opening goal with his left foot to give Gyeongnam the lead. In efforts level the match, Kashima brought in Abe Hiroki, Yamaguchi Kazuma, and Itosho into the match, but failed to score the equalizer, as the match ended with a score of 0-1. In the other match of Group E, Shandong Luneng Taishan China PR won their away match 1-0 against Johor Darul Ta'zim, Malaysia, to increase the tally to 8, taking the lead of the group. With 7 points, Kashima now drops to second place. Third place Gyeongnam recorded the first ACL victory and now has 5 points, while fourth place Johor DT's chance to advance through has seemingly diminished with 2 matches left to play. Urawa loses to Jeonbuk in back-to-back matches following their 0-1 home loss against the Korean powerhouse and Group G leaders, Jeonbuk Hyundai. Urawa entered the away match with a strong intention for a payback but ended up suffering consecutive losses. Urawa struggled to deal with the quick pressure applied by Jeonbuk and conceded the opening goal in the 12th minute, when Ricardo Lopes intercepted a pass before dribbling up the field and striking a right-footed shot into the net. Despite being forced in the defensive end, Urawa managed to limit the damage to just 1 goal in the first half. However, Jeonbuk captured the goal in the 3rd minute of the second half. The goal came from a counter-attack initiated following a passing error committed by Urawa, as Kim Shin-wook connected with the cross delivered by Lopes to shake the net with a header. Urawa managed to cut the deficit in half when Kooki Shinzo converted the cross sent by Moiwaki Ryota in the 58th minute, but their efforts ended there as the match ended with a final score of 1-2. With a win, Jeonbuk remains as the group leader while extending the tally to 9 points. In the other match played in Group G, Beijing Sinobo Gowon China PR won over Buriram United Thailand 2-0 at home to mark the second consecutive victory and increase the points to 7. As a result, Beijing has now taken the second place spot while Urawa dropped to third with their 4 points. Buriram remains in fourth place with 3 points. The fifth sec of the East Division group stage will take place on Tuesday 7 and Wednesday the 8th of May. Coaches and players comments. OIWA Go coach Kashima Antlers: It was a very disappointing match for us, but Sekigawa and Misao showcased a spectacular performance to fill in the vacant position. There were many occasions where we need improvements in both offense and defense. We lacked quality in our plays in the final third and couldn't exploit our opponent's weaknesses. We need to reorganize our offensive approaches and do a better job at the individual level as well. From our pre-match analysis, we knew that the opponents were going to make the shift in formation, and I have provided the information to my players, but the goal came from our own misjudgment. That is something we must fix. I told my players that we must reset our minds before entering the next J-League and ACL match. DFSEKIGAWA Akuma Kashima Antlers: When the opponents positioned the tall defender up front, I knew I had to contain him to deny their opportunities, but they didn't allow me to do my job. It really made me realize that the level is so much higher than the high school level. The Brazilian players were capable of reaching for the ball from distance, but that was something I was told prior to the match, so I was able to make the adjustments on the pitch. This match has given me many things to work on ahead of our next match. Kim Jong-bu coached Gyeongnam FC. Kashima is the defending champions, and they have plenty of experience playing in Asia. Despite losing the centre-halves due to suspensions, they still showcased a great performance to make it a tough match for us, but it was great that we managed to win the game. We positioned Kunimoto and much in the defensive midfield role to initiate the build-up plays, but with the team showing some nervousness in the first half, we couldn't execute our game plan. However, once we shifted our formation and placed Kunimoto in the flank, we managed to score a goal from his side. It is our first appearance in the ACL and the Japanese teams are very good at the build-up plays and game management, so we focused on applying pressure from the front line. The fact that we were able to efficiently rotate our lineup from the league match has helped us earn this result. MFKUNIMOTO Takahiro Gyeongnam FC. Although Kashima had the upper hand in terms of individual talent, we were more eager to win the match, and I feel like that's what led us to this result. In our previous match, we conceded goals from the side attacks initiated in the left side, so we all kept that in mind for this match. I think we were able to showcase a better performance than last time. This win gives us hope to advance through to the knockout stage, so we will give our best to win the remaining 2 matches to advance. I personally was motivated more than usual for this match, because I wanted the people of Japan to see me. This team has given me the opportunity to play football, so I am just focused on doing my job. We haven't won in a while, so after we won with a clean sheet and when I saw my friends coming out to cheer me from Kitakyushu, I was moved to tears. Tournament dates: Playoffs, 2-5 Tuesday the 19th of February 2019 Group Stage, Monday the 4th of March, Wed. The 22nd of May 2019 Tournament information. Let's block ads. Why?